The streets of Lagos buzzed as usual, honking cars, street hawkers calling out, and the occasional flicker of neon signs reflecting off wet pavement. Amid the chaos, Tariq, a young delivery driver, was finishing his last round of the night. He had one final stop, a quiet, almost forgotten part of town. His heart raced as he noticed the building looked abandoned. No lights, no sounds, just a faint hum coming from inside. Tariq carried a medium-sized brown package, taped shut with strange markings he had never seen before. His instructions were clear. Do not open, just deliver and leave. Curiosity gnawed at him. He shook his head. Rules are rules, he muttered, but something about the package felt different, heavy, almost alive. As he climbed the stairs, a sudden thud echoed from the top floor. Tariq froze. The hairs on his neck stood up. He was alone, or so he thought. He reached the door, knocked, and a voice called out, "Finally! I've been waiting for this!" The door creaked open, revealing a shadowy figure whose eyes glowed faintly in the dim light. Before Tariq could react, the shadow whispered, "You have no idea what you're carrying." And with that, the shadow disappeared, leaving the package and a chilling feeling that something had already started. The next morning, Tariq couldn't shake the feeling from the night before. The package sat on his kitchen table, unopened, but he kept glancing at it as if it might move on its own. His phone buzzed, a message from an unknown number. "You should not have brought it home. They are watching." Tariq's stomach dropped. Who was watching? And what is this package? He tried calling the number back, but it went straight to voicemail. That's when he noticed something strange. The markings on the package were slowly changing, almost like they were rearranging themselves. Panicked, Tariq called his friend, Amina, a tech-savvy university student. She came over immediately, eyes wide with curiosity and fear. "Let me see that," she said, gently taking the package. Her fingers hovered over the strange symbols. "These aren't just marks, they're a code. Someone doesn't want anyone to open it. Someone dangerous." Just as she spoke, the lights flickered. Tariq's apartment door rattled as though someone or something was trying to get in. They froze. A deep, hollow knock echoed from the door. Slowly, a voice hissed through the keyhole. "Open it, or suffer the consequences." Tariq and Amina exchanged terrified glances. For the first time, the warning felt very real. The package was no longer just a delivery. It was a ticking mystery they couldn't ignore. That night, Tariq couldn't sleep. The apartment felt colder than usual, and the shadows seemed to stretch longer, creeping along the walls. Suddenly, a soft whisper came from the kitchen. "Open me." Tariq jumped up. The package was on the floor, even though he was sure he had left it on the table. Heart pounding, he grabbed his phone to call Amina, but it went straight to voicemail. Before he could think, the window rattled violently and a shadow moved outside. Someone or something was trying to get in. He grabbed a kitchen knife and slowly approached the door. The lock clicked. Tariq froze. A masked figure slipped inside. "You shouldn't have brought it here," the intruder hissed, voice muffled.
It's not just a package, it's a key. Tariq's hands shook. A key? To what? Before the intruder could answer, the lights went out, plunging the room into darkness. Tariq swung the knife, but it passed through nothing. The intruder had vanished. In the sudden silence, a low hum began coming from the package. It vibrated as if it had a heartbeat. Tariq backed away, realizing the terrifying truth. This package chooses who touches it. Suddenly, his phone lit up with a video message from Amina. "Tariq, you have to leave. They're coming, and it's not just one person." Fear gripped him. For the first time, he knew this wasn't just about curiosity. It was about survival.
Tariq didn't sleep that night. Every creak of the apartment, every shadow made him jump. He clutched the package tightly, feeling its odd warmth against his hands. Morning came, but it brought no relief. Amina arrived, looking pale and anxious. "Tariq, I traced the markings," she said. "This isn't just a package. It's a device, something people are willing to kill for. And it's not just in Lagos. They're everywhere." Before Tariq could respond, the doorbell rang violently. Amina froze. "Don't answer," she whispered. But Tariq knew it was too late. He peeked through the peephole. A suit-clad man with dark glasses stood there, holding a small black folder. His expression was unreadable. Tariq's heart raced. Suddenly, the man knocked sharply. "I'm here about the package. Open the door. It's for your own safety." Tariq hesitated. He felt trapped. Every option felt dangerous. Amina grabbed his arm. "Trust me. Don't open it. Whatever's in there controls people, or at least their choices." Just as the suited man knocked a second time, the package began glowing faintly, the symbols rearranging themselves into a single word: "Run." Before Tariq could react, a loud crash sounded from the living room window. Someone or something was already inside. The suited man's calm voice came from behind them. "It's too late to hide. You have to choose the package or your lives." Tariq realized the truth. What they were carrying could change everything, and time was running out. Tariq and Amina backed away from the glowing package, their hearts racing. The living room was chaotic, shadows of figures moving fast, whispers in the dark, and the faint hum of the package like a warning. The suited man stepped forward, hands raised. "This ends now. You have a choice. Open it or leave it and walk away forever. But know this, some things once touched cannot be forgotten." Tariq stared at the symbols, which had rearranged themselves into a new message: trust or fear. Fear gripped him. The intruders advanced. Amina whispered, "Tariq, trust yourself. Whatever this is, it's testing you." With trembling hands, Tariq finally opened the package. Inside was a small old journal and a USB drive. Nothing more. Relief and confusion washed over him, but before he could react, the suited man spoke. "It's never the object, it's the choices you make. People fear what they don't understand, and that fear drives them to extremes. You passed the test." Suddenly, all the intruders vanished, leaving Tariq and Amina alone in the apartment. The hum from the package stopped. Silence returned. Amina smiled, shaking her head. "So it was never dangerous? Just
powerful in the wrong hands? Tariq looked at the journal, then at the USB. Some mysteries are meant to teach, not destroy, and some packages are never meant to be ignored. As they stepped outside, the city moved on, unaware of the night's events, but Tariq knew one thing: some secrets stay with you forever.